So, Jeremy, I know that you came from a legal professional background. So, what made you choose to transition into the education space?
So, and more specifically, I came from working on Capitol Hill in Washington, D.C.,
Right.
which, we all see stories of how things move kind of at a glacial pace in Washington. I think no matter what your politics are, you probably wish that things could happen faster to get things done. And so I worked out there for a period of time, and I kind of felt that way myself. I saw things moving at such a glacial pace, and there's something about my personality that I just like to see things. I like to be part of the change happening, and I like to see that happen in shorter time frames than instead of waiting 10, 20 years. You want to see what can you do in 1 or 2 years to make things better for your community. And so I would say that was a huge part of choosing to transition. But I had to get over something first that was like a big roadblock to me, which is I come from a family of educators. My parents are retired teachers. They spent years and years in the profession. My brother is a high school teacher. My cousin's a high school teacher. My uncle was a retired teacher. My best friends are teachers. So if we got together, for example, for Thanksgiving or something like that, everyone around the table was an educator, and so I kind of wanted to rebel at first and say, nope, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to follow that path. Um, I had to I had to overcome that hesitation
Mhm.
and realize that actually what being exposed to all of them, what it really did is it gave me a tool that nobody else in the industry had. I had sort of an insider's view of what the educational world, what teachers really struggle with, and the kinds of things they only might say at home around the dinner table, right? There are types of feedback that teachers might not give you in an official meeting, but they certainly tell their family members about it. And I realized that was what I saw for so long as something to avoid. I actually realized it was a big strength. And so when I decided to leave Washington, D.C., when I decided to kind of refocus my career um, on different aspects of urban planning, I saw that the educational world actually came in as a perfect fit to the types of planning discussions we have in that space. So it's pretty exciting now to have made that transition into the education space, and to realize that all of the things that for so long I tried to avoid actually now contribute to my leadership and probably help me do my job a lot better.